we've all utilized press releases. One flaw that I do see a lot of small business owners utilizing press releases for is only, and I do mean only, to announce either their business is opening. I really don't see a lot of press releases when there is, a new hot thing going on within their particular business. And I've been guilty of not doing that myself. But if you have a website, of course, with social media being as big as it is, your website should, in my opinion, have a blog on it. So you could, write an article, post this article on your blog, take that and share it across your social media platform. I think those would be good as well. So speaking engagements, press releases, taking advantage of every networking opportunity that you can afford or find an opportunity to go to. Take advantage of those print and broadcast media opportunities. And with that, my caveat again would be to focus on those print and broadcast media opportunities that quite honestly are more mobile in nature. All right, so more mobile in nature. Have your 30-second audio logo. Have your 30-second audio logo down to the T. Have it. Don't leave out information. Name, contact information, definitely. Website address, definitely. And what is it that you do? Sometimes it's it's funny to see the look that happens. When I ask people, hey, what do you do? And there's that glazed over deer in a headlight look that many people have. No, if I ask you, or if someone asks you, hey, what is it that you do? We should be ready to give a 30-second audio logo and get that information to them. And of course, believe in yourself and remember, folks, that we as small business owners, we are always on duty. So at this time, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back after these in about 30 seconds or so. Welcome back to CSBJ Radio. Again, I am your host, Greg Wilson, the owner and publisher of Connections Small Business Journal. You can always find us online at www.connectionssbj.com. Again, that's www.connectionssbj.com. Our Facebook page for you to connect with us, facebook.com/connectionssbj. Again, as we mentioned earlier, if you're interested in being a guest right here on CSBJ Radio, give us a call, toll free. Our telephone number is 877-655-5517. Again, that is toll-free 1-877-655-5517, or you can call me directly. Again, I'm on duty 24 hours a day. That telephone number for me, area code 706-289-7863. Again, Greg Wilson with CSBJ Journal. Again, tomorrow we're going to be in Columbus, Georgia for Power Hour. Those of you that are in the Columbus, Georgia area, I look forward to seeing you again on tomorrow. So today we've been discussing 10 ways, and these ways I would label definitely as proven ways. And I say proven, why? Because I've done them, I've utilized them to promote your small business. We've talked about press releases. We've talked about, trying to get in front of people at speaking engagements. We've talked about the absolute importance of networking. We've talked about taking advantage of every print and broadcast media opportunity. We've also, even with that, have stated that, hey, definitely choose something in print or broadcast media that is mobile in nature. All right. We've talked about being ready, to have that quick trigger for that 30-second audio logo. And we've talked about believing in yourself and always being on duty. But we want to just take it a step further and look at possibly four other ways that, again, these are ways that, or tips. Again, folks, I've utilized these tips. I've done this, and it works. One that is not necessarily that popular, but having what's been labeled as pet organization and chair events, I think that is important for you as a small business owner. Before I say that, I think one of the problems that we as small business owners have, we keep, number one, our baby, meaning our business, close to chest. And we don't necessarily share it with others. And I understand that. I've done that, especially prior to the launch. Prior to the launch of CSBJ, I was very selective as to who I told. But hey, once the cat's out the bag, I'm not afraid of competition. So we're gonna talk about this. All right. So I think it's also important for us to link up with other businesses, link up with other organizations that may even fall outside of the scope of whatever your business is. All right. So, for example, if you are a baker, you bake cakes, you bake cookies, you bake pies. Well, I would encourage you to link up with a business that has absolutely nothing to do, with cookies and pies. Don't be afraid to hook up with other businesses that are in the same business bucket as you. But hey, I would encourage you to hook up with an art gallery. Link up with in your particular town. Those that put on events that have absolutely nothing to do with your particular business. Do that. Yes, you're killing two birds with one stone. You are, in a sense, networking, even though you may be volunteering or working a particular event. All right. But at the same time, without even knowing it, you are also networking. You are also getting your name out in areas or areas of the community that may not have physically known about you as of yet. All right. So it's very important. I think that it's very important to put yourself in those positions for people to find out about you and your business. All right. Write articles. Here I am, as a publisher of a business journal, encouraging you also to write articles. I mentioned earlier before the break, hey, write a blog, have a blog, build in this or utilize this blog with your existing website. So again, if you are a cake baker, then let's write a blog about, I don't know, anything. But what you want to do, you want to write articles, and you can also set yourself up as maybe even an expert in your field, and I'm going to utilize this cake baking example again. Set up a blog, write about it. Write about the importance of your cakes that are gluten free. I mean, just anything to make yourself appear even as an expert in your field. And that is a way for you to promote your business, and of course include with the writing of articles, with the use of a blog. I encourage you also to develop and have even a YouTube channel. I think that would be very beneficial for you as well. All right, so write a blog, set yourself up as an expert in your field. All right, Greg Wilson does not know anything about cake baking. I like to eat cake, but I don't necessarily know anything about cake baking. I don't know how many eggs or how many glasses of milk or the amount of flour, all right? But you do. Even your business, whatever it is. Again, we're utilizing cake baking as an example, but I don't know, you can be a transmission shop. Greg Wilson, guess what? Knows nothing about repairing transmissions. You do. So set yourself up as an expert. I love to read, so I'll read about transmission repair. Set yourself up as an expert in your field. Write a blog, start a YouTube channel, and utilize these things to help you promote your small business. This is the next one, and it's labeled as ask for referrals. This by far, I think, is the greatest or the largest room in the house for improvement. and that is asking for the sale, asking for referrals. You know, in a former life, I was a store manager for Singular Wireless, which is now AT&T, of course. And this is something that I constantly preach to my employees, to ask for the sale, and not just ask for the sale, but also ask for referrals. You know, if that customer, if that client is in love with you, do not be afraid to ask for referrals. By far, and again, we can talk about, you know, the best form of advertising. I could talk to you about, you know, writing a perfect marketing plan or developing a perfect business plan, but I'm telling you that word of mouth by far is the best form of advertising. And folks, it is absolutely free. So again, ask for the sale, ask for referrals. And an individual that refers your business, when the person that they refer come to you, you literally only have to close. You only have to close. Why? Because the person that referred you actually did the work for you. They did the selling for you. Why? Because they've used your product. They were blown away by your customer service. They were blown away by your response time. They were blown away by you as an individual, whatever. All right. They have done the work for you, and they have referred someone to you. Do not miss out on these opportunities. So definitely ask for the sale. The word of mouth is, again, by far the best form of advertising. And I love the F word that goes with that. Free. Free. All right. So write articles. Be part of organizations that fall outside of your scope of business. And ask for the sale. Ask for referrals. And finally, we're going to conclude with develop an overall marketing plan. Your marketing plan definitely, again, should be utilized to promote your small business. And when people think about developing a marketing plan, many people just only look at their small business marketing in that sense of, hey, what we can do, to obtain more business. Yes, and I understand that, but I'm encouraging you to develop your marketing plan or write your marketing plan in such a way that it sets you up to promote your small business. All right. So your marketing plan, the strategy behind that, the strategy that fuels your marketing plan should have one goal in mind, and that is to promote your small business. If people know about your small business, people will support your small business if they know about it. All right. So your marketing plan should be developed. The strategy behind that should be developed in such a way that it points people to promote, or encourages people even to promote your small business. All right. So let's just run back through it. I know that we're running out of time today, but I do want to just go back over these, not in a lot of detail. Again, very important. Have a 30-second audio logo. Have that audio logo down to the key. Take advantage of the mobile versions of print and broadcast media opportunities. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, don't expect Greg Wilson to believe in you. At the same time, since I believe in me, I'm encouraging you to believe in me as well. So believe in yourself. Network. Every opportunity that you can find to be in front of people to talk about your business. Be there. Do that. Talk about your business. Be involved with speaking engagements. Utilize press releases. Be involved with organizations that fall outside of your scope of business. Definitely write articles. Have a blog on your website. If you don't have one, get one today. Start one today. Write an article today so you can promote yourself as an expert in your field. And we've also talked about incorporating YouTube with that as well. And as for referrals, developing also a marketing plan that is centered around your business. Again, this has been Greg Wilson with CSBJ Radio. I appreciate you for tuning in. Follow us online at www.connectionssbj, our Facebook page, facebook.com/SBJ. And if you need to call me, give me a call directly. Toll-free number is 1-877-655-5517. And definitely also you can call me on my mobile phone, 706-289-7863. Thank you for tuning in. God bless. And we'll see you on Wednesday. 10 proven ways to promote your small business. God bless.